Welcome back to the channel, everybody, and again, today we'll be covering more information on Avengers Endgame thanks to the writers revealing massive reveals. There will be spoilers in this video for Endgame, so if you have not seen the movie yet, please go see it whatever it takes. With our spoiler warning out of the way, let's go ahead and begin with the video. Just as we discussed yesterday, there were a ton of different concepts on what exactly was set to go down in Asgard when Thor and Rocket Raccoon were sent to go retrieve the Reality Stone, and as a result of that, traveled back to Asgard when the Reality Stone was present there within Jane Foster. The writers of Endgame revealed yesterday that originally Iron Man was set to go to Asgard with Thor and was going to have a confrontation with Heimdall. Today though, we learned of yet another confrontation that was in one of the original drafts of Avengers Endgame, but was ultimately cut. This time though, it was set to be a confrontation between Thor that we see in Endgame and Thor from the Dark World, as apparently the Dark World Thor, once spotting his older version, believed it to be Loki mocking him and therefore went after him, as the two of them would have a brief battle together. Apparently this was going to be sort of a comedic scene in Avengers Endgame and not a big battle, and the Endgame Thor was even going to lose a little bit. In Endgame itself, we don't actually see Thor carry Stormbreaker with him to the quantum realm, which means right away he would have been at a major disadvantage of the Dark World Thor, as the Dark World Thor would have had Mjolnir. This would have also been the sequence though where Endgame Thor would have taken Mjolnir from the Dark World version of himself. But this is exactly what the writers of Endgame had to say about this small Thor versus Thor confrontation in Avengers Endgame that was in one of the original drafts. We may have at one point had Dark World Thor catch sight of Endgame Thor and go, what the hell happened? But it got too complex, and it distracted from certain things. We decided to cut it because that would have been the third version of Thor in our movie. It sounds as if some of the major changes in the movie were actually developed on Asgard, as they weren't quite sure what to do with it. In the end though, what they ultimately settled for in Endgame I think is perfect, with Thor having a very intimate moment with his dead mother, and Rocket Raccoon trying to get the Reality Stone from Jane Foster all by himself. Still though, it might have been really hilarious if a Dark World Thor and younger Thor caught glimpse of his future self and what he's become. The fight scene itself would have also been a very interesting one, but again, we also got to see Captain America fight his younger version earlier on in the movie, and to see it happen again would have been a little bit strange, although somewhat welcome for me. Anyway, my friends, what do you guys think about this? And would you have liked to see an Endgame Thor fight his younger self in the Dark World version? Or are you ultimately satisfied with what we got in Asgard and the Captain America versus Captain America battle that we got instead? I'll be sure to keep you guys up to date on all of the deleted concepts and moments from Avengers Endgame moving forward, as there's a lot more coming. Also, don't forget to use my link in the description below for massive discounts on Avengers Endgame merchandise. Using my link below, you can get 15 to 60% off of Quantum Realm hoodies, Tony Stark jackets, Avengers Endgame hoodies, and way more. So be sure to check it out if you're interested. But if not, thank you for watching. Again, the giveaway for the Infinity War Hot Toys figures also continue, but we've gone over the rules in previous videos, so we'll save it for a later one. Anyway, my friends, as always, thank you guys so much for watching. Hit that subscribe button to assemble and join our team, and have a great day.